You want to talk about the crime wave in LA?
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Finally, we got to it.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Apparently, just crime is up in LA.
Why?
Crime is up in LA.
Mark, why is crime so up, dude?
I'm more
Why
interested. You
is
take it out
crime
of your
so
neck,
up,
bro.
dude? Hold on.
take
Keep
that shit
going.
out.
Keep going.
Take that truck out.
No. Why is crime so up, dude?
No one really knows. Some people are saying that Gaston, is that his name? Gaston?
Gascon.
Gaston.
You talking about the fucking bad guy in Beauty and the
Beauty
Beast?
and the Beast, yeah.
He's a bad
Might have
guy.
been Gaston. Some people are saying that Gaston is
George Gascon.
trying to let all the people out.
So wait a minute. But what is he exactly saying? Because I don't understand.
Basically, the people are getting released from prison with violent
And they're just robbing
records.
places?
Yeah. That's
And
people
what
are
is
suggesting.
Gaston doing? He's telling them to do that? Is he like, be my guest? Like,
Yeah.
is he just like, what is his exact philosophy?
I haven't asked him. I don't know.
You haven't asked
There's
him?
not a public word on that. Yeah.
And why are people robbing so much in Los Angeles?
Because there's not being prosecuted as harsh.
The crime wave?
Please talk about the crime wave.
Okay,
Akaash.
so people are saying it's like liberal policies that are making the crime skyrocket.
Yeah.
21.5% it increased.
Yeah.
Houston, crime has increased 30%.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
From what year to what year?
Last year to this year.
Well, last year, of course. Nobody was outside. How you going to commit crimes if you're not outside?
No,
Great
yeah.
ass point.
That's a good ass point.
New York violent crime, I'm talking about violent crime only. Violent crime is down 46% in New York last year to this year.
So it's down.
Down in New York. So they're saying it's these liberal cities. New York is down. LA is up, but not as much as Houston, where it's fucking have your own gun. You don't even need a permit. Just buy one and shoot whoever the fuck you want to. Crime is up more. So maybe conservatives can stop being such pussies. And cry babies about a little bit of crime. Seth Rogen is kind of right, low-key.
Oh, shit.
Hey, it's called living in this big city, you cucks.
All right.
You fucking cucks.
Country mouse? You want to call him country mouse?
You little country mouse
Tell
in a
him
big
country
city.
mouse.
Little country mouse in a big city. All up mice and men ass.
What's a city mouse?
Williamsburg.
All right, but 2019 to 2021 LA, homicides up 47%.
That ain't shit,
Shooting
bro.
victims up 51%.
Big deal.
Weirdly, like the robberies and everything that people are talking about, statistically not super increased, but it's super visible. All of the flash mob robberies. And it's happening from, again, another reform is elimination of cash bail. These guys get in, get out, that, blah, blah, blah. So,
But the other thing I was wondering if it's like, I wonder if the narrative gets set and then when you see anybody rob anything, it just makes the news.
Yeah.
But now it justifies our fear.
Yeah.
Right? So the narrative is set and the narrative is right now in LA, people are robbing. Now, it's not like people just started robbing in LA.
Yeah.
People have been robbing in LA.
Yeah.
Been robbing.
The most famous gangs ever started in LA.
That's
Right?
true.
What were they doing before 2021?
I don't know. Good Samaritans, I guess.
Exactly. They continue that shit. The
Yep.
marathon
Yeah, you're right.
continues.
Yeah.
People are going to take that in different ways for different people. You know what I mean?
Yes, they will.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
fun,
there's
actually.
different people taking different ways. If the race you're running is busting open Louis Vuitton and snatching purses and shit, that marathon continues, bro.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I
go.
would say to Dove, I bet if you look across any city, 2019 to 21, crime is way the fuck up in any big city.
Yeah.
Because it's just, that's what happened. We all had the fucking pandemic. We all got let out. We've been inside for 9 months. People with mental illness didn't fucking interact with anybody.
Yeah.
Didn't get to be normal. I bet crime way up everywhere. Stop being a little bitch about it.
Whoa.
It's called living in a big city, Dove.
Yo, holy shit right now. Holy shit right now.
Dove,
I'm just saying.
I like what's happening though. You know why?
Oh, why?
Property
He got
value
new
going
watch.
down?
All this shit goes public. The hammer's gonna come down double hard soon, and property will go down a little bit.
Hey, real talk on
Need
that.
a little opportunity to get back in there.
Son, I think that you make a great point. I think that
Doing that sometimes.
you make an absolutely great point. I think that Seth is being positioned as the new Chrissy Teigen. I think that it's tricky because when anybody gets robbed, you kind of want empathy instead of figure it out.
Yeah.
So maybe it wasn't the right time to say that shit. It's called living in the big city. It's
Yeah.
kind of like annoying. Like anything bad happens
Yeah.
to you. Like you don't need a motherfucker going like, this is what it is.
Yeah.
But he's opening himself up for so much possible criticism, right? From a group that cannot wait for a new figurehead to criticize.
Yeah. They took down Chrissy. They need somebody else.
Chrissy's out of here, and Seth is rolling right into it. And the problem is his community is bigging him up like crazy, so he thinks he's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Everybody that believes in the same shit he believes is going, yo, you're the man. Thank you for so much for sharing that. You should have shared it. Like, I remember he was at like some award show or some shit. Remember? And he was like, should any of us even be here? He was talking about like social distancing or something like that.
The Emmys.
Was it the Emmys? I don't know. He basically called him out. And I'm sure he got tons of positive feedback for calling him out. And if you're an entertainer, you gravitate to positive feedback.
Yep.
You almost can't not do it. It's really crazy.
Us included.
Us 100%.
Yeah.
We're guilty of that shit. Absolutely. So it's like, if you get rewarded for something, you have to be incredibly disciplined in the things that you want to create to not continue to gravitate towards that. I mean, this guy knows how to make movies. Not only an actor, but he actually produces, writes films.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he's known for.
Yeah.
He's not known for being a fucking Twitter celebrity.
Yeah.
And he's going to start being known for that.
Yeah, I know. And
it's starting to affect his shit.
Yeah.
He put out that fucking...
Santa Inc.
Yeah.
So he put out a claymation movie, Santa Inc. with him and Sarah Silverman, to be fair, also hated. But it has the lowest ratings ever on IMDb and I think Rotten Tomatoes. 1.1 out of 10 on IMDb and a 3% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
And then instead of just being like, hey, maybe this thing sucks, he just blamed white supremacy on Twitter.
So he had this tweet where he was like, so it looks like thousands of white supremacists went on IMDb and like tomato, whatever that thing is called, Rotten Tomatoes, and like downvoted our movie, blah, blah, blah. Now, here's the tricky thing about this. You don't have to call them white supremacists.
Yep.
You're calling them white supremacists because they disagree with you, and it's easier to label the people who disagree with you as the worst possible thing.
Yeah.
You could come out and say, like, there are people that hate me for whatever reason, and they wanted to act in a group to make this project that we put out look bad, and they went and did that. The second you label them as the worst possible thing, now you lose the credibility of an honest reaction to something that happens.
Yeah.
Every single one of those people... It wasn't someone who's just like a conservative dude that's kind of annoying that you're telling people how to live.
Yeah. I also saw the trailer. It doesn't look good.
But maybe it's not horrible. When I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt for his creative, I'm like, maybe it's pretty good. And there's a group of people that hate you, but to label every single one as either a Nazi or a white supremacist, like, didn't we just learn this from the Trump era? Like, you label these people as one thing.
I mean,
The crazy
learned
thing
it from the Trump era because that should be working.
On his part?
Like, for people who use that strategy, it works.
Oh, so that's
for him
going to
individually,
embolden his
yeah,
people.
yeah.
Oh, so you think he's doing it just to charge up his people?
Charge up his people. It's like, oh, if you don't like this movie, you racist.
But don't we hate that ultimatum? Like,
Not
Nah,
far
that's a
left.
bar, bro. That's a bar.
It's not far
what do you
left.
mean?
If you don't like this podcast, you're a racist.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I see how it works now.
Fuck, we
I
should have
see how
been
it
going with that.
Every
We've been trying to
every
actually like,
downvote
create
is
good
an N-word.
content.
Nah.
A downvote is an M word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Boom.
Yo, so apparently they think people are upset that it's a Christmas movie made by people who are like mainly Jewish. Aren't Christians allowed to be upset? If
Yo,
you made
real
a
talk.
Diwali movie and it was a bunch of fucking Christians making it, I'd be like, yo, that's weird.
I would agree with you, but every Christmas song is made by a Jew.
Yeah, no
Yeah, but that shit slaps.
And those
though.
go hard.
And there's the whole point of this movie is also the dumbest fucking woke shit ever. Is why does there's a lineage of Santas and it's always a white male, and then Sarah Silverman is this like fucking purple elf who's like, I'm gonna be the new Santa.
That other comment she made that like you're Jew washing, you have to be a Jew to play a Jew. Like, no, actors act.
Also,
let them play.
What's
Yeah.
wrong? Is that a problem if white dudes want to be the most charitable figure in all of folklore? The guy that goes around and gives Christmas gifts to every kid? You don't want
Yeah.
white kids to aspire to be that?
Well, not every
You
kid.
woke yourself into a fucking pretzel. Goofy bitch.
Yeah. Goofy bitch.
Yo, goofy ass bitch. And instead of getting a black girl to be the role, she's like, well, just make me purple. I'll be a purple elf.
Wait, she's an actual purple
She's
person?
like a purple fucking person, yeah.
She's
She
a
looks like
person
the
that's
Count,
purple?
like the same color as the Count. That's her.
Was she the armor on that Alec Baldwin movie? Is that Rust? Was she the girl that killed everybody on Rust? Is that what happens? Was that the first
A
gift?
plus callback,
Thank
dude.
you. Now, here's the thing. Sarah Silverman, Seth Rogen, is it possible that they live in their own vacuum,
Yes.
and because of this, they're not even seeing the criticism?
Yeah, I think they believe. I think he believes it's like fucking anti-Semitism.
Oh, do they genuinely believe that?
I think he does.
And also, that is an interesting question. Like, if you're Jewish, like, can you make a movie about Christmas?
Son, we're all about not culturally appropriating.
I mean, but also Christmas is like American cultural holiday. Like it's religious in its undertones, but like Santa's not religious.
I agree with you.
Presents
That's
are
fair.
It
religious.
became a cultural
That's
thing.
fair.
Yes.
And we have a lot of
Fair.
FOMO
And it's
about
not
it.
about Jesus, it's about
Yes.
Santa. So
Yeah, if
that's
it's about
fair.
Jesus, then it's like, all right, but also Jesus
That's
was
fair.
Jewish, so yeah.
That's true. That is true. But yeah, that is true.
And also in general, good luck making a movie without a couple Jews being in it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just part of the game.
Yeah, 100%.
So if you're gonna make a good movie that's like representative of what it is, then who gives a shit who's doing it?